Brought to you by Gamezy. Win up to rupees 5 crores every day. Download the app now.
It's that time of the day again, and I'm back with your top fantasy picks for the Lucknow Super Giants versus the Royal Challengers Bangalore game. Both teams are currently on 8 points, and it should be a cracker of a game. So let's start with the budget buys. Well, for Lucknow, among the budget buys, I always pick two players, and you know who they are. One is Avesh Khan and one is Ravi Bishnoi. Even though Ravi Bishnoi did not take a lot of wickets in the last game, he picked up a solitary wicket, but I believe he can be a match winner on his day. Somebody who can take 2-3 wickets in an innings. So Ravi Bishnoi will be there in my side, and similarly Avesh Khan. Even though he had picked 4 wickets in one game, after that he sort of drifted off, picked up only one or 2 wickets in one of those games. And then the problem with Avesh was that he was going for runs. But in the last game, again, he showed why Lucknow paid 10 crores for him. He picked up 3 wickets. So again, he's going to be in my side. Another guy who made a comeback in the last game was Manish Pandey. Manish Pandey made 38 of 29 balls. And even though he did not set the stage on fire, his innings played a crucial role in giving support to somebody like KL Rahul. And because he'll bat at number 3, he could also be one of those options you look at among your budget buys. Now, Royal Challengers Bangalore. Well, for Royal Challengers Bangalore, yes, Suyash Prabhudesai, I was very impressed with him in the first game. Second game, he only scored 6 runs. But I still would back him to come good with the kind of batting form he showed in that first game, the quality that came out from his bat. I thought he can be a very good budget buy. Another guy who should be among your budget buys is Shahbaz Ahmed. So impressive in this year's IPL. Every match, even though he might not have taken wickets, he has contributed with the bat. Last game again, he had that crucial partnership with Dinesh Karthik, and that made a huge difference. And Bangalore eventually won because of that partnership. So Shahbaz Ahmed is my second guy from Royal Challengers Bangalore among my budget buys. Overseas options. Well, we know Quinton de Kock will play for sure. We know Marcus Stoinis will play for sure. Stoinis was really good in the last game, even though he did not score many runs. First game, he scored 40 odd runs. Unfortunately, he couldn't take his side to victory. But that second game, he picked up a wicket with his bowling as well. So somebody who can bowl 2-3 overs, somebody who can bat number 3, number 4, number 5 for the Lucknow Super Giants. So I think he's a great option. Jason Holder will also play for sure. The only player who might not make it after his performance in the last game is Dushmantha Chameera. Even though he picked up a wicket towards the end, he gave away 48 runs, had the highest economy rate among the Lucknow bowlers, and they might still go with him for this game at least to see if he can continue, because the game before that he I think so gave away only 22 runs from his 4 overs. So he had an off day last time around, but maybe they keep him in the side. If not, yes, they could look at somebody like an Andrew Tye, but Tye also was left out after he had given a few runs. Maybe they could look at somebody like an Ankit Rajput, even though that means that they might not be playing their 4 overseas options, but you never know. With Lucknow, we saw with Mumbai, they hardly were playing 4 overseas options except that last game. So Ankit Rajput could be one of those choices, but for now, maybe they'll continue with Dushmantha Chameera. Lucknow Super Giants is done. Now Royal Challengers Bangalore. Well, RCB, I don't think there's going to be any change in their overseas personnel. Faf du Plessis, the captain, will play. Glenn Maxwell will be there for sure. Vanindu Hasaranga, even though has had his off days, had an off day actually in the last game, but he'll still play because he'll give you 4 overs. Also the fact that he can bat lower down the order, that helps. And with Harshal Patel coming in, I think their lower order looks also very strong right now. And apart from that, Josh Hazelwood may have gone for a few runs in the last game, but last game 3 wickets he took. So again, another guy who will be there in the team for sure. So those were your overseas options. Captaincy choices. So I don't think there's any doubt in my mind that almost 50 to 60% of you at least will be picking KL Rahul or Quinton de Kock. Probably more also, because both of them have been consistent. Even if one hasn't fired, the other one has scored runs on that day. Last game, Quinton de Kock got out on 24 odd runs, but KL Rahul, that brilliant 100. And I told you guys that a big score is around the corner for KL Rahul. So again, with the kind of consistency they both have shown over the years, I think your best captaincy options are still KL Rahul and Quinton de Kock. For the Royal Challengers Bangalore, I would have to say that Glenn Maxwell, because he'll bowl 2-3 overs, and the way he batted last game also, even though he probably threw his wicket away after getting to that 55 runs he scored in total, but still a great captaincy choice from this side, probably better than anybody else present in this lineup. Maybe Dinesh Karthik also, but the thing with Dinesh Karthik is that some games he might not even get to bat 20-30 balls if his team does well. But the way he's been playing, he could also be a big punt for you guys. So if you are thinking about making Dinesh Karthik your captain, vice captain, it's a decent choice for sure, because that guy, it looks in phenomenal form, has been playing like a dream. And now let's talk about, I'll give you my fantasy 11. So my fantasy 11 includes KL Rahul, Quinton de Kock, as you get. So my fantasy 11 includes KL Rahul, Quinton de Kock, as you would have guessed. Apart from that, I have picked Virat Kohli, Glenn Maxwell, Dinesh Karthik, Marcus Stoinis I have picked Vanindu Hasaranga, Shahbaz Ahmed, Josh Hazelwood, Avesh Khan and Ravi Bishnoi. So that's my 11 on the Gamezy app. Please make sure that you download the Gamezy app through the description below in this video, so that you can win up to 5 crore rupees in daily prizes. Lots of ways to do it. You can make a team before the game starts. You can make a team during the mid-innings break, and then right towards the start of the game, you can make your teams for those 5 overs periods that are there 8 times during a game. So what are you waiting for, guys? Download the Gamezy app and make your team right now. Thank you for watching.